I want to be a part of films that break stereotypes. Zoya is a full mess. In fact, they love Anand and they were very happy that I decided to get married to such an amazing person who is absolutely perfect for me. By 10 o'clock, I am ready to kill somebody if I'm not in my bed. Hi, this is Sonam K Ahuja and you are watching me on Bombay Times online. I would describe her as a very simple, ordinary girl who is trying to form a connection with anybody, with somebody, anybody. She's never had friends. Now she's just trying to find a connection. There are two things about films or any form of art, whether it's a novel, whether it's a film, whether it's a TV show, whether it's digital, whatever these days. You either create stereotypes or you break stereotypes. I want to be a part of films that break stereotypes because stereotypes can be very harmful to society. I remember when I was younger, when I wasn't doing, I've been doing a lot of films where I usually play the lead and they're smaller budgeted films, so you have to work for many hours. But sometimes I've worked in a very few films. I've worked with very big heroes, and they used to take my close-ups like late in the evening or late in the night, and I used to come to my dad and be like, Dad, I've just sat all day, and then they've taken my close-up at 8 o'clock in the night, and I got ready at 7 in the morning, and it's been so many hours, and I don't think I did my best. I was very tired because I'm a morning person. I wake up at like 5 a.m. So by 8 o'clock my bhakti is band. So he used to be like, just walk out, save my clothes up. I said, Papa, aap hero ho, main hero nahi hu. Aisa nahi chalta heroine ke liye. And this was many years ago. But now I have the confidence and I've understood that I have to do the films where I'm getting the same respect as everybody else, or not to do films like that. And that also comes from my father only. So he used to make sure, even though he was the most senior, that I used to get my close-ups first, that I didn't have to wait around on the set, so that I could finish my work, so that my face wouldn't look as tired, because he knows that I wake up very early in the morning, and by if I wake up at 5:30, so by 6 o'clock it's been like 12.5 hours since I've been awake, and by 10 o'clock I am ready to kill somebody if I'm not in my bed. Honestly, my parents are very progressive, liberal people. For them, marriage is only if you choose to get married. They rather have their children happy than be in an unhappy marriage. And the focus in our family has always been career. Are you sure? You sure you want to get married right now? In fact, they love Anand and they were very happy that I decided to get married to such an amazing person who is absolutely perfect for me. And Anand and I were only engaged, we were engaged for like 8-9 months. My family wanted me to have a longer engagement, but for them, it's always been about my happiness. There's never been pressure. You're a girl, shadi karni padegi, age ho gaya hai, ye wo. That has never been something. I mean, for them, that's a very old-fashioned way of looking at things. That's very conservative and not right, because I think my parents have seen a lot of marriages fail because you get married to the wrong person because of pressure that's been put. Only if you find the right person should you get married, if you want to believe in marriage or just live with that person. There will be a very long time where, before the kind of budgets that are given to male-oriented films or hero-oriented films, as we call them, that will be given to women. But hopefully things will change. There is not, besides Sridevi, I don't think there's ever been a female superstar. I think he's an actor with no ego. He's a great friend. He is one of the best actors in the country, and he is one of the best co-stars that I've had. Experience has been amazing. I mean, I think this last 2 years has been very I mean, I've shot 5 films in 2 years. I have released 3 films in the last 2 years, right? Padman, Sanju and Veeridi Wedding, and this year will be, I mean, in 2 years I've shot 5 films. I finished shooting of 5 films in 2 years. 3 releases last year, 2 releases this year. Got married, moved to a different country, made a different house. It's been very eventful. Well, I always loved Anuja's writing, and Aarti and Pooja are amazing filmmakers and producers who are my friends. And I wanted to work with Abhishek Sharma, who I think is one of the best directors I've worked with in terms of how he brings about some of the best performances in an actor. Zoya is a very interesting character. She is a girl who's a complete mess. Okay, and I usually play women who know what they want and who know who they are. Zoya is a full mess. It's a out and out romantic comedy commercial film. There's one different thing that I've done in the film, and as an actor, it was one of the hardest things I've done, and when it's time, I can speak about it. He's very cute. And he's a very nice person. For the kind of superstar he is, there are no like airs at all. I was just discussing something with another interviewer who asked me about it, and for me, I'm just like, I don't judge them at all, because I feel like I have too full a life, and I don't even understand the kind of despair and negative space I would be in to sit and like have the time to comment on someone else. So I actually really feel bad for them and sorry for them that they have the time to go and like say all of these things and do all of these things. And for all these paid, so-called paid trolls, I don't blame them at all. Like, again, I was having this discussion with someone and I was like, listen, they get like 25 to 50 rupees. In India, if you give 50 rupees to someone, especially with the kind of poverty that we deal with in India, they'll go and like stab someone. So putting out a tweet is lesser of the evils. I don't even think half of them know that they're tweeting something wrong. You know, they sent like 15 messages or tweets that they have to put out, and they put those tweets out. So they are not to be blamed. These trolls are not to be blamed. The people who need to be blamed are the people in power and the powerful people and rich people who have the money and the inclination to do something like that. They're misusing their money and power for things, and they're taking advantage of poor people who don't have the money or don't have, you know, they can't make decisions because for them they have nothing else. So you can't, honestly, in India you can't judge trolls because life is not easy in India. You know, I can't be sitting in my bungalow in JVPD scheme and being like, oh my God, how can they say something like this? I don't even know what circumstance they are in, you know. So I think we should all reserve judgment on them right now.